What are you thinking about? Are your thoughts adding value to your life right now, or are they detracting value? Have you got horrible negative people living rent-free in your head? Is it time to evict those people so that you've got happy thoughts? Do we have control of our thoughts? And this is a really interesting question, because the words that we say, of course we decide what we're going to say, but our thoughts are just the words inside our head. So if we're conscious of, I'm thinking negatively at the moment, or I'm thinking about a terrible, horrible person who's affected my life and they're screwing with my head, is it possible that you could now say to yourself and very consciously change your thought pattern? I'm not going to think about that person anymore. I'm going to change my negative thought for a positive one. If you've got horrible, nasty, negative people affecting your life, why would you let them? Why would you let somebody screw with your headspace? We only live on this planet for a short period of time. And I always share this with the thing that you and I have in common is we all have 24 hours in our day, 7 days in our week, 365 days in the year. But we don't know how many of those we're going to get. How many more hours, how many more days, how many more years? Why would we waste any time at all on negative, nasty, horrible people? So your thoughts, this is a really conscious thing. I don't want to think about negative things. I don't want to have negative people inside my headspace. I don't want to have negative people inside my thoughts. But I control my thoughts. I also control what I put inside my head. So what you watch on television, what you watch on social media, the people that you hang out with, the books that you read, the radio stations that you listen to, we have control over all of those things. So just as an interesting side note, I haven't listened to the radio for, I can't even remember, years and decades, because I don't want to listen to other people's music, and I don't want to listen to other people's opinions that I have no control over. I don't want to even subconsciously put crap into my head, so don't listen to the radio. I don't watch the news and I don't watch television. I choose the movies that I want to watch. I choose the podcasts and the documentaries that I want to watch, but I decide that now, and isn't it awesome? I grew up in a world where there was only 3 television stations, and if you wanted to watch television, you had to watch what was on. But we don't have to do that anymore. If there's a negative thing, whether it's politics or religion or nasty negative people on social media, you can just turn it off. You don't have to let those people infect your head. And if you do allow them to infect your head and you get upset or depressed or angry or anxious or annoyed, isn't it interesting that we have control over that? So I refuse to allow that kind of stuff into my head. Could you too? Now I'm in this one of my favourite places in the world, which is my gym. It's also my office. And in this room I'm surrounded by books full of people who have achieved great stuff, photos and posters and people that have done amazing things with their life. I don't allow negativity into this room. I don't have negative people in my life, and I certainly wouldn't bring them into my house, which means I certainly won't bring them into my headspace. Isn't it awesome that you don't have to do it either? So if you've got negative, horrible people living rent-free in your head, time to be the landlord of your own brain and evict them, get them out. Live your life to the max with great people in your life. Woohoo! Super duper doo. How are you? Living my life to the max.